What up? This is Robert Horry.
Horry, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Horry for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Horry from downtown.
All right. Let's do this one more time this week. It's the Shoot Around, episode 101. B-Dog Brandon Harper, I'm Rob Jenners. That, of course, the mainstay star of the show, 7-time NBA champion Robert Horry. We actually have stuff left over, Rob, from the Wednesday show that we didn't have time to get to. So I'm gonna start with a couple of these stories that were leftovers, and we're gonna get to some of the other fun stuff we've got for Shoot Around this week. Do you want to talk about Joel Embiid? And the only reason I bring this up is he commented this week on his return. He said, quote, "We're not going to push anything. For my whole career, I felt like we never took that approach. We don't have a timeline, hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't know how they feel. The only thing I've said is this is a business and it's all about results. And if I come back too early and I'm still not myself, guess what? You're not winning any games. Since getting drafted third overall in 2014, Embiid has missed nearly 50% of his regular season games. So he has no timeline, and he is not in a rush to come back. And I don't think at this point I have any expectations anymore for Joel Embiid. Play, don't play. Like, I feel like if you're the Sixers, you literally have to build a franchise with the fact that he's going to be on the bench.
I totally agree with that. And for me, isn't the reason they say trust the process is because of him? When he got drafted, he didn't play for his first 2 years in the league, right?
Was it 2 years?
I think it was 2 years. Maybe it was a long time.
It was definitely a season.
A long time.
And for me, it's like he said, dude, we didn't rush you when you first got here.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever rushed you. Apparently, if you wouldn't have played in the Olympics, we probably wouldn't be in this position now. Yeah. So I'm sold on Embiid. I'm done. I'm like, I don't care when he comes back, if he comes back. So I'm just tired of the rhetoric.
Here's the thing, like, he's the perfect example of when you come into the league with injuries already, especially as a big man, it doesn't get better.
Yeah, we've mentioned that before. To your point, by the way, Rob, Joel Embiid was drafted on June 26th, 2014, and played his first NBA game October 26th, 2016. So, yes, he did miss 2 full seasons, which I did not even realize.
Yeah.
Right foot surgery in 2014, and 2015 had a setback and a second surgery. So, yes, his first 2 full seasons were missed.
It just does not, when you enter into this league, hurt. It just does not work out well for you. Now, Michael Porter Jr. has had his injury history. I think he came into the league gimpy as well.
It was back. They didn't think he was ever going to play again.
Ben Simmons came into the league gimpy, I believe.
No.
Did he not?
He came. It was Kyrie. Kyrie came.
Well, because Kyrie missed all of his.
No, I think you're right. I think Ben was hurt coming into the league.
At LSU? Yeah.
I think he was.
He was?
I think so. I think he was dealing with something coming into this league, too.
He played his first season.
How many games did he play his first season?
I'm doing the work on that right now. Let's see. Hang on.
But like we talked about, the point is,
Ben Simmons was injured at the start of his NBA career. He was drafted number 1. During training camp in September, he got a fracture in his right foot. He missed the entire 2016 and 2017 NBA season.
Yeah,
he did.
He made his official NBA debut 2017-2018 season and went on to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, like these guys who come into the league hurt, it sticks with them. It's not a good thing to come into this league hurt because the run you thought the run that you got in college was something. The run that you're going to get in this league, and Rob, you can attest to this, it's even worse. To where now you got even bigger guys running into you, knocking you down, and stronger. So you're going to even have even more issues with whatever you came in with and then have some more issues. So you got to be very wary of guys coming into this league hurt because it doesn't get any better. History tells you it doesn't really get any better. Just doesn't. We've seen it too many times with guys coming in, they'll be fine. Ain't been fine yet.
And I know, look, here's the thing, too. I can't imagine that Philly fans are being kind to Joel Embiid as he tries to rehab yet another injury. They are probably throwing every brick they got in his direction. So I think that's probably part of what he's responding to. I don't think it's so much the fact that the media care or that like his teammates are probably just like, who gives a shit anymore? Like we're not going to have him. We can't count on him. But Philly fans are like, dude, when he's good and he's healthy, he's great. Can he please get healthy? Can he please get on the floor and help us right the ship? Because last year was a train wreck for the Sixers.
Yeah, Maxey probably like, yeah, this is why I'm showing y'all how good I am.
Yep. Well, guess what? You're going to have all the time in the world to do that, man. Because who knows what you got over there.
Add another player to that. Zion. We've been witnessing that. He came into the league unhealthy.
Yeah, and he hasn't been healthy. God, guys, Zion played a full season?
No.
He played like 71 games, I think, is the most he's ever played.
I'm sorry, Rob. How many games are in the full NBA season?
I just said the most he played. I didn't say how many guys in the league play 82. That's a better question.
Well, I do know. I think at how old is Chris Paul?
41.
At 41, I think Chris Paul played all 82 last year.
Let's see. Here you go. Ready? Zion Williamson has never played a full NBA season since being drafted by the Pelicans in 2019. He missed 48 games in 2019. He missed 11 in 2020. Missed all 82 games in 2021. Missed 53 games in 2022. And in 23-24 season, missed 12. So there you go.
But
the highest number of games he's played in a season is 70, and he did that in the 23-24 season.
See, that was close. 71. 70.
Yeah.
Pretty close, though.
But think about 70 games in the season. That's pretty damn good for him.
Yeah.
For him, that's good.
For him, it's great. when you look at the list of them others, that's great.
Yeah. When you have a couple of zeros and a couple of 12s in there, that's not great. All right, listen, I wanted to bring this up, too, on Wednesday. We didn't have time for it because we just ran super long on Wednesday's show. Kenyon Martin. And I brought this up just because I was like, wow, this is a bold statement. Kenyon Martin this week on Draymond Green. That man's individual body of work is cool, but I can list 200 players better than Draymond Green.
Wow.
Is he better than LaMarcus Aldridge, Al Jefferson, Elton Brand? I can go all day. So Kenyon Martin thinks there's 200 players he can name that are better than Draymond Green.
I would love for somebody to sit down and write this out.
Yeah, that takes work. I'm not doing all that work, but do you think this is an unfounded claim, or do you think maybe he's got a point here?
When he said 200 players better, are you talking about his position? Or
no, I think he's just talking about general players that are better than Draymond.
People he named are all in his position, so I'm like,
Well, I think those are just guys that came to mind.
I think Draymond is a hell of a player, but 200 players, I'm gonna say yes. There are 200 players better than Draymond, because he's named people that were retired. Yeah, I could name 200 people.
If you're going to do the history of the league, sure.
If you're going to name 200, a lot of them are going to be retired.
Yeah.
But I know Marcus Aldridge is probably even with Draymond. Al Jefferson, Elton Brand, not better than Draymond.
Okay. So now let me reframe that question then for you. In the span of Draymond's playing career, have there been 200 players better than him in the league? In the years he's played?
Yes, he's played with like 6 guys on his team that
are better than him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 194 left.
We're not doing all this math. We ain't got time for it. This is the bonus show. We're not gonna do an hour and a half of Draymond Green math. But you think there's still 200 players in the NBA in the years that he played that are better than him?
Yes. And that is no diss to.
It's not a slight, right?
That's just how good the freaking league has been.
Yeah.
It's so many players that are that good. You think about how long? That ain't like Draymond been in the league 5 years.
Right.
Yeah. No,
he's been in the league a long damn time.
12, 13, 14 seasons. How long has he played?
He played against Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. That's 3 right there.
It's true. It's true. All right.
That's 6.
Right? You got a lot of listing to do, so you better jam on it. But okay, I get your point. All right, I wanted to ask you about this one too. No-brainer rules. In the 2025 All-Star Game, we saw the debut of the ABS system, automated balls and strikes, and it was a one-time use in the All-Star Game. And I mean, it took 7 seconds for this to review, and the game went on. It was a no-brainer that this should be in every freaking major league game. You get 2 a game. Catcher just taps his helmet like this, and they will review it real quick. They put it on the board, and they're like, oh, that was a strike. Okay, keep going. Like, it was that fast. It was a no-brainer rule. Can you guys think of any other no-brainer rules that we should either remove or add to any sport?
The one that they just talked about in because I watched Wimbledon is in tennis.
Okay.
The one where the ball is either in or out, they're gonna use it electronic. Now I love the fact because the ball moves at 100 miles per hour. You expecting a human eye to catch that sometimes. Mm-hmm. So that the tennis one is I totally agree.
That's the perfect one. Yeah, that's the perfect example. I feel like we need to bounce, and I've said this before, penalties against touchdown celebrations in the NFL. Why did we start doing that?
Yeah.
Like, as far as a no-brainer goes, that's like you're stripping the fun out of this. And it's like if the complaint is, well, it hurts the other guy's feelings. You just leveled that man 100 miles an hour with a shoulder, and you're going to be like, well, I don't want to hurt his feelings. Like, I mean, let these people celebrate again. Like, bring touchdown celebrations back. Why are we even like? Why is that a rule? Blow that thing up.
One thing that football did add that I do like, and this is how the tech industry and technology is taking over sports. They've now the chain gang is now second in command. They now have a new way of being able to generate first downs. I think they have a more of an electronic way to determine if a first down is a first down and if the chain gang is needed, or like if that software breaks
just
down.
Just too close to call,
right.
Maybe. Yeah,
or that software breaks down, they have the chain gang there as a backup. But now the chain gang is not the first option to determine first downs anymore.
I'm fine
starting this season.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Let's make it. Look, when technology's going to kill us, we might as well use it to our advantage while we have it.
If we're going to go cross over into basketball, I think the one thing is there's so many cameras that are involved in basketball games. I don't want the refs involved at looking at the play at monitors and determine if this is a flagrant, if this is that. Secaucus has already looked at it and reviewed it. And you go over there and you pick up the phone. What's it called? All right, boom. It's a waste of time because I've seen so many times where they look at it once, look at it twice, look at it 3 times. You're out here, dude. Fuck it, man. Let's move on. So that's the one thing that I wish they would get rid of. Don't let the refs look at it and say, "Oh, we're gonna handle it from that small ass TV." You can't see shit. Half you motherfuckers blind anyway.
as we've shown and proven. All right. Question from Doug. Did you guys see the reveal from the new OKC stadium? It looks insane.
Yeah, I did see that.
What's the nicest stadium you've ever been to, or one that you really want to go to? I hate the GD Clippers, but I would love to see the Intuit Dome.
Yeah.
So his question is either the nicest stadium you've been to or one you want to go to.
The Yankee Stadium is the nicest I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah,
the new one.
And I guess
Yankee
because since I'm a foodie, they have the best food at Yankee Stadium, and so Yankee Stadium is pretty damn nice, man. And I went to the grand opening of Cowboys Stadium. That was kind of cool. I was there for the grand opening of Minute Maid, which is something else now in Houston. But
yeah,
New York, I've been into it. It's fucking confusing as hell to get around that motherfucker, but it's nice. But I'm telling you, the Yankee Stadium is nice for a baseball stadium.
Okay.
I'll say, I think football, we have one of the nicer ones here in Atlanta with the Benz.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful building. One I would like to visit, I've always said I would love to visit SoFi. Just looking at the aerial and just looking at it from the inside, it looks dope. And from everybody really I know who've been, they love it. Baseball, one of the nicer ones I've been to because of the view. I think it's Oracle Park in San Francisco. Oh my goodness, with McCovey Cole, my lord! There may not be a better view in all of baseball. And
I'll tell you what, Pittsburgh Stadium's pretty
I heard
dope
about that one too.
Because PNC Park overlooks, you can see all of downtown Pittsburgh behind the stadium, the bridge and all that. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And I would love to go to San Diego's stadium, the Padres.
Oh yeah.
Because they built, they just built that thing up around like the old buildings, and the fact that they have that really old building out in left field, I think that shit's awesome. Yeah. Like I think that's really, really
What's
cool.
What's that, Petco Park?
Petco Park, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my friend, he owned a gym there, and we would watch the game from the gym. It's far away, but it was kind of cool because he just opened up the gym. The park had just opened up, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah. I also do want to go to what the hell is it called? Is it Allegiant Field? The one in Vegas.
Yes.
The Death
Oh,
Star
yeah.
The
that
Death
they
Star,
built out
yeah,
in
I
the middle of the
forgot about
desert. That thing looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks like a cool looking stadium. I don't know how the inside really looks, but
I
just
know.
from the outside, you're just like, holy shit, that thing's awesome.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. All right, we'll do a couple more questions and wrap it up here. Sorry, Jenners and B-Dog, that your Braves can't seem to win. This came from Carl. But over the weekend, that man, Ronald Acuna Jr., made one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Lord have mercy.
Gunning down a Yankee who was trying to tag from second to third on a deep fly ball to right. And when I tell you, I think it might be one of the best plays I've ever seen, but his question is great. What's the best play you've ever seen someone make? Rob, you've had to seen a few up close and personal in the NBA.
Yeah. But the best play I ever seen was that guy who's made 3 in a row. The guy that ran the center field for the A's.
Oh,
He
yeah,
caught
Clark.
that ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit. Think about it. He did that, I think, 3 days in a row?
Oh,
or
something like that. Yeah, where he went up and brought him back. Yeah.
But think about how he had to crawl on the damn wall and then rolled on the top of the wall and then dropped back down. That shit was incredible. I think, but if for up close and personal is what Dream did to David Robinson. That mother put him in the popcorn machine. I was like,
Yeah. And that's
Kill him,
all
Dream.
footwork, man. Footwork too.
Yeah.
Dang, it's quite a few. One is it's a couple of catches I've seen Ken Griffey Jr. make, and I'm like, he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like center field was his, and we ain't gonna get talk about his bat. I've seen Odell Beckham's catch is still one of the greatest things I've ever seen. When he was a Giant, and I know that's the thing that kind of he's still living off that, and that's the thing that took his career. But to see a catch like that in game is ridiculous. And Julio Jones here in Atlanta when he was a Falcon, to have a 300-yard game, there'd be times Matt Ryan would just throw it up and Julio would be there. He had a 300-yard game, I guess, versus the Panthers. Scored a touchdown. I don't think we've seen anything like that in Falcons history ever again.
And now you make me think about the catch that CeeDee Lamb did in Oklahoma on the sideline.
Yeah.
That shit right there.
Justin Jefferson's had a few of those too.
Yeah.
Some of those guys have had wow. And I can't think of a specific play, but I'll tell you that the one person that I always watched as a kid and didn't understand how he was doing what he was doing. I'm not that fucking old.
Dang.
Come on now. Jesus Christ. Back in the 1920s, was Barry Sanders.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I mean, every time you watched him run the football, he would just somehow change directions so fast that it was one of those like, holy shit, how do you do that? Like every time I watched him run, it'd be 3-4 guys charging down on him, and he would just like spin and turn, and he was going another direction.
Video game stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was like someone was just mashing the controller. But yeah, he was consistently one of those. All right, last one in shoot around. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would really love to see like these receivers. How good are you without those gloves?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Is that really fair though?
Yeah, it is fair because back in the day they didn't have them.
Okay. All right.
So.
I don't know, maybe. All right, last one for shoot around. I've got 2 start bench cuts for you, and they're interesting.
Okay.
They're very
All right.
interesting. I like these. We're doing the first one, which I'm actually kind of really torn on what to do here. Start bench cut, Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Paolo Banchero.
Start Anthony Edwards, bench Cade Cunningham. Cut Cade Cunningham, bench Banchero.
I got the same thing. You almost scared me for a second.
Cut Cade. Sorry.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm cutting Cade is because Ant-Man's fucking dynamic.
Well, Ant-Man
and
is, I think everybody starts Ant-Man here, right?
Banchero is so fucking big and talented that you can't teach size, and because of Cunningham's height, I know he can handle the rock and all that, but so can Banchero.
Yeah.
So
You're both cutting
Cade.
Cade? Okay, I had that flipped.
Yeah.
You're cutting Banchero?
Yeah, and I'm
benching
putting
Cade.
Yeah, I'm putting Cade on the bench. And again, a recency bias. I'm going to give it recency bias on my part.
Yeah.
But last season, watching him play was just like eye-opening for me.
This is-
It's like, damn.
This is easy. The next one is easy.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it's a little easy too.
Start bench cut, Cleveland LeBron, Miami LeBron, Lakers.
You want me to go first, Rob?
Yeah, go first.
I'm starting Miami LeBron. I'm benching Cleveland LeBron. I'm cutting Laker LeBron.
I think we're all on the same page. I think we all did the same thing.
Laker LeBron is dope, but Miami LeBron is different.
Well, Miami
boy.
LeBron, and that's just it too, because everyone's like, "Wow, he was so good because he had Wade and Bosh and stuff." I'm like, yeah, but he was the core. Like that whole thing worked around him, and it's not a shot at Dwayne Wade because Dwayne Wade's an amazing player.
Dwayne Wade took a step back, just like Steph did for KD,
and let that man work. Now I'll tell you, if you look Cleveland LeBron, Miami LeBron, would you? I don't know. Like if you look at Kyrie versus Dwayne Wade, dynamically his Robins, if you will, to the Batman. Which of those do you think played off him better? Was it Wade? Just because of the way that they were so dominant?
I think Rob, you want me to tell you why I think it's Wade? Because I take into consideration the relationship they've had prior. Their best, like the Banana Boat crew, is him, LeBron, Carmelo, and Chris Paul. They were friends already. Very close. And I think that it lended itself onto the basketball court. And which allowed their chemistry to really come about on the floor. And I think their friendship played a big role in that.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I think so too. And the weird part is we cutting the best 3-point shooting LeBron.
Oh, the Laker
because
one?
he changed his mechanics. Everything about him, he changed his mechanics. Not that shit where he leaning almost in even with the parallel to the floor. So, but I agree with you. I think the LeBron, the maturity and the way he played the game in Miami. And it's kind of weird because you got to say, which LeBron do I take? Do I take the young LeBron or the championship LeBron in Cleveland? Which one do you take? If you combine them, I still take the Miami LeBron.
Yeah, because look, Miami LeBron, it was when I say different, when he put on that Heat jersey, it was people can say whatever they want about him going to go join D Wade and join Chris Bosh or whatever. If you don't remember, go watch it. Go watch some of the things that he did in that Heat jersey. Just look how active he was. And just look how dynamic he was and how unstoppable he was. It was just different to watch.
I would argue, though, that the Cleveland championship is his best championship.
I can understand that because he brought it back to his city.
Yeah, and he did it with Kyrie, and he did it down 3-1. And there's just so many, and he had to do it.
Yeah.
He had to do it. He had to make the block in the last game. There's just so many elements that were that was.
But he didn't make the game-winning jump shot though.
No, he did not. But you know, what I mean, that's it. He also started the era of J.R. Smith never wearing a shirt again. So there's elements of that title.
Does that?
No.
Every athlete that doesn't wear a shirt in the championship parade. I'm like, come on, man.
J.R. Smith never wore a shirt again.